mind if I sit here? This is really the only bench with, well, enough room for me. The rest are pretty full. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I saw you sitting here all by yourself while it was empty space, and I figured, why not ask? And thank you for not being a jerk and putting your bags and stuff up on the seat like some other people. That's just incredibly rude. I mean, these benches are for sitting on, and sometimes laying on, but mostly sitting. Hmm? Oh yes, I am Bethany. Yeah, we have a couple of courses together throughout the week. More this semester than last semester. Though I don't think we're the same major. Yeah, I know. The classes we have in common are cores. Yep, those are the ones. What am I doing talking to you? Well, I mean, who else am I going to talk to right now? Tried getting hold of my friends, but they're all busy. Either planning the sorority party or having fun with their boyfriends. Sorry if I seem a bit bitter. I just got over a bit of a bad breakup. About close to a month ago. But still stings. You probably know him. Damien Lang? Yep. He's on the university football team. Yeah, we were going out for the better part of a year. And then I found out his eyes were wandering. And when I asked him why he was scoping out other ladies, he said he realized while he likes them thick, he doesn't like them big. And I was like, what's the difference? And he said thick means thick in the thighs, thick in the booty, maybe a bigger chest, but a slender waist, or at least muscular waist, not squishy. So that's his definition of thick, and he compared it to big. And apparently in his eyes, I'm not thick, I'm big. But, I've always been comfortable this way. I've been a larger gal for nearly as long as I can remember. At least since middle school. I can't help it though. I really enjoy food. Like, really enjoy food. And it doesn't help the fact that both my parents growing up were excellent cooks in the kitchen. So they often alternated who made meals. And no matter what, it all always tasted delicious. Oh yeah, no, I'm not on any scholarship or loan or anything. Yeah, my parents do well enough that they pay for the school out of pocket, so I get good fundage to take care of my needs. It's why you probably don't see me in the cafeteria much. Not too fond of what they offer. Except when it's like something... how do I put this? Something you don't see in a university cafeteria every day. Like when they did that fancy salad, even though it was full of lettuce and lettuce. Or when they did that big barbecue, that was fun. With the ribs and the Smoked brisket and turkey and sausages. That was a good day. That was some good food. But mostly well, I shop around the local stores. Because I got a fridge in my dorm. And a little mini kitchenette. I know each dorm building's different, and if you're in one of the older ones, you probably don't have all the fancy stuff us in the newer buildings have. But yeah, so I usually cook for myself. And if I'm feeling too tired or too lazy or I'm too busy studying or working on something, I stock up on ready meals and snacks like pizza bagels, hot pockets, TV dinners, those things. I had a pretty good lunch today. Stopped by a Wendy's. Got a double baconator meal, which is my way of saying I got two baconators instead of one. And not the little baconators, the big ones. The large order of fries, and the largest chocolate frosty they make, and of course a big cup of Coke. It was very satisfying, let me tell you. Because I had a rough morning. I was almost late to my first class. That would have really sucked. So that stress made me kind of hungry, so as soon as lunchtime hit, I bolted right to my favorite fast food joint. Or at least my favorite one in this town. There are better ones back home. Yeah, the sorority party is coming up in a couple of weeks. It's a costume party. The theme, I believe, is vampires versus werewolves, but I'm not too sure. I'll have to double check with Crystal. What, you're surprised I'm in a sorority? Why wouldn't I be? I mean, I just mentioned my parents are pretty well off, and I'm not ugly, am I? Yeah, I didn't think so. I've always been told I had a pretty face. It's just, well, my body that sometimes puts people off. Because there's so much stigma around bigger folks. Especially us bigger gals. Even though I have curves. Whereas the skinny mini twiggies don't exactly got that going on for them. A lot of them fake it by getting surgeries for implants in their butts and boobs. But it's just no replacement for natural curves. What do you think? Exactly. Like, yeah, I'm on the heavier side, but I do have a narrower waist than hips and chest still. I just have a bit of a belly in front. A nice, squishy belly that goes with my nice, squishy thighs. Which, for those who like things comfy and cozy, are very, very nice to lay on. Oftentimes, when we have movie nights at the sorority house, girls will fall asleep on me, using my legs and thighs as pillows. Perhaps that's why they keep me around. Who knows? Because, yeah, I look nothing like the other girls in the sorority. That's for sure. I wouldn't be surprised if they picked me because of my parents' money and the fact my mom was not sorority when she went here. So I'm kind of a legacy. Anyway, I kind of might have come over here on purpose. Like, specifically to see you and talk to you. Is that okay? I'm not bothering you, am I? Because you're just sitting here on your phone, like not even talking to anybody, just like you were scrolling. So I figured there's nothing going on. Yeah, so that presentation you gave in class the other day, the one about oil production, it was really fascinating. I never really thought about things that way. Because, yeah, those people do need jobs. And while you can teach them new skills to work something else, that's what they're initially trained to do. And some people have been working those jobs for decades. And as they say, can't always teach an old dog new tricks. So I was able to see your point of view. Even though most of the class groaned at your speech and said nasty things under their breath, I could hear them pretty clearly from the back row. Not that I think that we should rely on oil for all of eternity. That's not realistic. But there has to be some give and take, you know? So I thought that was really interesting. You're really smart. Really smart. And you're good at looking at things from, like, different angles. Not too many people are like that. Plus, I gotta say, you're rather easy on the eyes. And you look like you enjoy a good meal yourself. Am I wrong? Oh, the breakup? Yeah, so he didn't exactly dump me because I'm a bigger lady. That was only part of it. He found a girl who goes to the other school on the opposite side of the county. She's a cheerleader. And he got super into her even though he's a senior about to graduate. And she just started as a freshman. I mean, like, this girl's barely out of high school. I don't know. We're all adults here. We're all in college. But it still seems a little squicky to me that a dude is like 22, gonna be 23 soon, is chasing after a barely 18-year-old. But what do I care anymore? I'm not with him. Good riddance, if you ask me. His football game wasn't even all up to snuff anyway. He often got benched. I'm surprised he's still even on the team. So yeah, I'm single, looking to mingle. That's why I'm kind of looking forward to the party. Because it's a mixed gender party, and they're inviting people from all over campus. So, might be a good chance to meet some new folks. But I'm not exactly interested in meeting other people. I'm interested in meeting you. By the way, what's your full name again? I know you said it when you did your presentation, but gotta admit, I don't always pay a whole lot of attention in that class. Ah, yeah, right, that's right. Yeah, I remember. Sorry. Sometimes it just slips my mind. And of course, I'm Bethany. Bethany Rogers. Huh? Really? You like your girls a bit on the bigger side? You don't think I'm taking up too much space? Well, duh. Of course I love to eat. How do you think I got this big in the first place? Last time I checked the scale, I was clocking out at almost 300 pounds. I love food. And I always make sure to get extra dessert when the opportunity is available. Sometimes even triple dessert. Yeah, there are some evenings where after dinner, I'll eat like a box of a dozen cookies and a pint of ice cream, and if there's any available, I'll take a slice or two of cake. Because so many of the girls in the sorority are on diets, and weird diets at that most of the sweets go to waste. With the exception of when someone's on their period. Well, in my opinion, it means more for me. And they don't seem to mind because it means food's not going to waste. Really? You'd want to see me take on a 7-course meal? Well, game on. That is, if you're serious about it. Because I could totally do a 7-course meal. Even if it was big portions. I just have to prep a little beforehand. Like maybe only drink water for the day before. Just make sure my tummy's a little extra empty and has space. But I think I could do it. Oh my, you're blushing. Does the idea of me wolfing down 7 courses of food in one sitting do something for you? I kind of figured as such. I've noticed in class the way you've looked at me when I've walked by. And I've seen you glance over at me from your seat. You like me, don't you? Well, I guess the cat's out of the bag. I like you too. I've been thinking about you a lot lately, actually. Especially after hearing how smart you are. I just have a thing for intellect. Don't know why that is. It just revs me up. Probably because I'm not particularly smart. So if I'm with someone, they gotta, pick up the slack, I wouldn't call myself an idiot, but not exactly book smart. Or street smart, if that makes sense. So I need someone with the, book knowledge to make up for that. Someone who's good at, math and history and that sort of shit. Yeah, I love a good debater, because a good debater just shows signs of intelligence. You gotta be smart to debate well. And like I said, you did your presentation pretty good. I liked it. You made your arguments well. My presentation is next week, and I barely started it. It's going to be on animal testing and makeup labs. Because even though a lot of companies say they don't test on animals anymore, it's been revealed by some undercover folks that, yes, they do still test on animals. And it's terrible. So that's what my presentation is going to be on, is what brands still do animal testing and which ones are actually honest about not doing it. and arguing why it's better to go with the brands that don't test on animals. Yeah, even if it's more expensive. Because could you really have a conscience, putting on some lotion that was tested on some dog and probably killed it? I know I couldn't deal with that. Yeah, you're looking forward to it? Well, you better be sitting in the front row then. Oh, you plan on it anyway? Because you can't get enough looking at me? Your face is really red now. Rather enjoying this. So you like the way I look, huh? You like how big my body is? You like my full, round, squishy tummy? My huge, huge chest? My nice, thick, big, squishy thighs and fat ass? You love all of it, don't you? Well, I gotta confess, this could be yours if you play your cards right. Well, I did, just break up with someone barely a month ago. And I'm not quite ready for a full-on relationship. I could see maybe fooling around some. Getting to know each other better. Getting to know each other really well, in fact. How do you feel about maybe on a day there's no classes, going into the city to this one restaurant I know of that does do 7-course meals, and they're really big and really fancy, and you and I sit down, you order whatever it is you want, and you watch me take on that meal. Oh my, your face is beet red. I wonder what else you're thinking. Perhaps if I'm still hungry after that, we can go back to your dorm or mine and could whip up some dessert, even though part of the meal would be dessert. Doesn't hurt to have more dessert, especially with someone special. Yeah? You'd cover yourself in whipped cream and strawberries for me? Just to lick and nibble them off? My, yada yada. You have quite the mind on you, don't you? Quite the creative one at that. Gotta say, I really like it. I definitely wouldn't mind eating some sweet stuff off you. And doing other things with your body. That is, if, unlike my stupid ass ex, you think you can take me. Well, yeah, I do like being on top. It's just more comfortable. But not everyone can handle a lady my size on top of them. Plus, with you, I think we can do many different positions. We just have to get creative with it. What do you think? Thinking about all this is also making me rather flushed and feeling kind of warm and tingly in spots. Hey, would you mind if I kissed you? No one's watching, everybody's doing their own thing, so it's not like we'd be putting on a display. Yeah, you like that? Alright then. Your lips taste good. What kind of chapstick do you use? Tastes like honey and lemon. I just can't get enough of you. This just feels right, you know? Feels so very right. Hey, so, I don't know about your dorm situation, but my roommate has all night classes and then goes to work, so she doesn't get in until super late. You wanna sneak into my room? And maybe, get to know each other a bit better? Get to know each other a bit more, how do I put this? Intimately? Explore each other a bit? Have you get to see more of me? And maybe I could see more of you? Mm-hmm. That is, if that's not too forward of me. That's not too forward of me, is it? Your face is bright red. Oh no, I hope I didn't scare you. I didn't scare you, did I? Yeah? You're game for it? Yeah, I'm in the newer building. Right by Sorority Row. I don't actually stay in the sorority house. There's not enough room for every girl in the sorority. But yeah, I'm in the other building. Yeah, going right there. Oh, you have to put some stuff up? Yeah, you probably shouldn't lug all that junk with you. I don't mind. Okay, here. You go back to your dorm and drop your stuff off. Maybe freshen up a bit. And I'll head off to mine and do the same in terms of freshening up. And how about you meet me in an hour? My room is 3902B. That sound good to you? Knock 3 times so I know it's you, alright? Alright then. It's a date. I look forward to seeing you. And doing more with you. Okay. Good luck getting all your stuff dropped off and making it to my place in one piece. You gotta be kind of sneaky because it's technically a woman's only dorm. Should have said it earlier. Whoops. So you're gonna have to sneak past the guard. But that's not too difficult. He's usually watching stuff on the computer anyway, not paying attention. So you should be able to slip right past. Anyway, I'll see you in an hour, alright? Alright. Catch you in a bit.
Thank you so much for watching and listening. This audio is brought to you by my patrons on Patreon, kind donations on Ko-fi and other platforms, my subscribers on Fansly, and other means of support from kind viewers just like you. If you enjoyed this content, be sure to click the like button, leave a comment for the algorithm, and if you're brand new here, please subscribe.